Hello and welcome to How's It Going with Michael Davenport, episode 3. I'm your host, Michael Davenport, and I'm looking to make this the place that I come to do some beatboxing as a practice for myself to show up and do beatboxing and to challenge myself to grow and to develop my skills as a beatboxer in general. Though, how's it going is also a place where it's like, hey, how's it going, huh? Hey, how you doing out there, YouTube? Huh? How's it going? Tell you what, how's it going with me, your host, Michael Davenport? I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. I am doing well. I think I've mentioned before that I generally do long-form improv theater. I teach level 5 at some theaters here in the Bay, Leela and All Out Comedy in Oakland and SF, respectively. And I direct 2 performing improv groups at both theaters, and I direct some indie groups as well in the Bay. I produce some shows, performance shows. That's generally what I do as long form improv. Though I've taken up beatboxing for the last 3 years and some months, and I have really fallen in love with beatboxing, and I want to do it as best I can. Man, that's it. So, things are going great for me generally. I'm loving life. The sun is shining right now here in Oakland. It's pretty warm now. It was a bit cool and chilly the last few weeks, and now we're in a bit of a heat wave. It's in the 80s, which is nice summer. A little hot, but for the Bay, but it's June now, so summertime. I think it's summer now, yeah, or summer not really officially here anyways. It is super nice here in Oakland, and improv's been going well. I also write. I've written some books, 2 books. I'm writing a third, and I will be sharing those and promoting those here on this channel as well. I think I'm going to do some live readings. Now, I say live readings. I don't know if live. I guess cold readings. I guess I'll take a book off one of my bookshelves and just start reading to you here. That's an idea I have. I haven't done it yet, but that's something I'm thinking of doing. And whatever else I might be doing with this variety show format, whatever my improv freestyle impulses and instincts come up to me, I will follow those whims and follow my muse as best I can. The last episode and the first 2 episodes, the last episode in particular, which was yesterday, I just uploaded it, and I'm going to be uploading this 3rd one real soon. So I'm already upping my YouTube content a whole lot, because the space of time I had between the first episode and second episode was 1 year. So then episode 2 to 3, I'm now at just less than 24 hours. Pretty wild, pretty good. That's already an improvement here for me. Feeling good about that. But where I think I'm losing my train of thought. One thing I do with this, I'm looking to do this format without a script. So I do what I can to without a script, I'm looking to just speak off the top of my head, have a focus of a subject for the most part, so I can have these videos be focused, but I'm not fussing with the script, and since I'm being off the top of my head, I may have these little tangents and whatnot. So yeah, yes, doing things like scratching my ear and maybe my nose. I know I did that in the last episode. So things that may seem to be unbecoming. I'm gonna do what I can not to use swear words. I am looking to make that promise with you, my viewer, here on YouTube. Yeah, do the best I can to speak politely, respectfully to you, in a way that's I know that swearing is not necessarily disrespectful, but yeah, whatever. I don't know. Tangent. So the last episode, I was focused on my drum kit tech, basic kick drum, snare, hi-hat, and like I shared that my basic fundamental focus with my beatboxing has been more tech, drum kit, melodic drum kit beatboxing. I referenced some beatboxers that I really admire. Alem, of course, Kohei, Zero, Riku, Dropical's insane, technical beatboxer, Footbox G, and RRR is insanely technical beatboxer. Japanese scene, the technical beatbox they use is phenomenal. Tatsuaki, so I mentioned that how I define my approach compared to someone like Alem is I look to make my simple drum kit beatboxing more melodic than like a drummer with a band going off and the drummer being like fills, keeping the beat and all that. And LM does that phenomenally well, but I find that his musicality tends to be more like drum fills and break beats, kind of, which again, he does it so well, it's fantastic, but it's not what I'm drawn to. So someone like Zero, who is so technical, but has this melodic musicality, and same with Tropical, and the others I mentioned Kohei, RRR, Tatsuaki. Anyways, so I've also been working with bass, throat bass. I'm working up throat bass, and that's really, I'm at a place right now where I'm focusing on traditional throat bass, the more the technical throat bass in beatboxing, and I am working on the muscles to do that. It's taking some work for me to build that up. I mentioned in the last video the whole practice of beatboxing, when there's those videos of like 1 day, first week, 1 month, and then 5 years, 10 years beatboxing, and those beatboxers having 10 plus years of experience, and they do their first day and then they do, and that sound, the power of that sound is so amazing compared to when those of you that may be starting out beatboxing, how frustrating it can be to just do that. The muscles, and then also the ability to juggle those sounds and put them together in a pattern. And then also to be mindful of things like timing and the grid and the genre and things like that, and trying to keep all that together. Whether you're building up a routine or freestyle, I am approaching this more freestyle. And so, yeah, so so I'm working on throat bass and some melodic singing in my style, but I'm being a bit cautious because I don't want to blow out my throat or hurt myself. So that's another thing in this. If you're starting out beatboxing, take some time, be gentle and kind to yourself. You don't need to push too hard. Of course, like anything, it takes some effort any sort of skill you want to build up. It takes some effort and some showing up, and you know, it may be somewhat difficult and kind of hurt a little bit, but if you do some of that, you can reap the rewards of being able to do it more easily, whatever technique you're looking to work up. But something like throat bass, I'm looking to be somewhat quite cautious, because I don't want to hurt myself, and you might hear that my throat's a little scratchy, and so I'm trying to take a break from throat bass, because I do some practice, and so I'm trying to take a break with that to keep myself from not pushing too hard. The drum kit practice where I got right now, so I guess I'll do a little bit here now, just to touch on drum kit, because that's my main focus. Things I'm trying to look out for, even though I'm being improvisational with my video approach, is saying things like but, and all that stuff. But, say it again, but, I am trying to speak off the top of my head, but also speak cogently in a way that's like a TED Talk, a prepared TED Talk, if I can. Anyways, so here I go with my little drum kit thing that I'm going to do here. Is a little melodic, kind of wing inspired. Wing's insanely technical. Same with Hiss. God, South Koreans. South Korean beatboxers, phenomenal. HOS, Steady's new GBB wildcard. Keep going. All right, so here's my thing. I'm inspired by wing. I think this thing I'm doing. All right. All right, that's what I got right there with that kind of wing-inspired beatboxing for today. The thing that I really want to work on with my beatboxing with bass is expand my bass palette to expand my skill set is the lip buzzing, because I hear like so my favorite lip buzzing is HOS in feedback with Hiss. How HOS does the lip buzzing for the bass in that, and changes the frequency of the pitch is phenomenal. It's really amazing, but it's so satisfying and full as a bass. And there's some other, there's quite a few beatboxers that do it, I notice, but I haven't developed mine because I've been trying to do throat bass stuff. And as I say, if I'm looking to relax and not use my throat so much, or tire out my throat so much, overstrain my throat so much, whatever, in my throat bass stuff. Then there's this lip buzzing thing, like this. So, like I said, I'm trying to trying to work that out. And so just focusing on the lip buzzing, try to get that fuller. And then there's the lip buzzing that's higher pitch. So I'm not looking to really get that developed with the high one yet, but I'm focusing more on the lower one, the bassy one. And so we're gonna add to like a drum, like a beatbox routine that's freestyles, like with a drum, like a hi-hat and snare, I guess. Anyways, yeah. Anyways, but words I'm trying to occur to me to get a little better on. So, anyways, but is another one. That's what where I'm at with it right now, and it's hard to go and the snare, and I don't even think I'm doing hi-hat, and that's a hi-hat, and yeah, I guess that's something I can practice, that transition. But I'm trying to just kind of really focus on the oscillating lip bass and snare. I keep it simple, because with my drum kit, I practice kick, drum, snare, and hi-hat so much that in TKK. Practicing that so much that I feel like I feel really good about where I'm at, but I practice a lot. So just isolating the keeping it simple is where my focus is, because I want to really develop that. If I can get my oscillating lip bass anywhere close to where HOS is in feedback, like in the ballpark, because that again is that's my favorite. Of course, Gene does lip oscillation stuff and arpeggios, and so Gene Shinozake, and what he does. So it's like his probably would be the best because it sounds so beautiful. Though I do really like what HOS does in feedback a lot. So as far as like who's doing it better, maybe it could be argued that Gene has a more refined, possibly, though HOS as a feedback is my favorite. But yeah, Gene. So anyways, if I can get somewhere in the ballpark of that, that might be getting, like, if I can be as good, of course, but I am realistic with my ability to a certain degree. I don't think I'm going to be that good. But if I can get somewhere in the ballpark, I'll feel good about how well I'm doing. And I've got a long ways to go to get that good, to be anywhere in the ballpark. So that's where my practice is, my aim, to get somewhere in there, in that range. And anyways, that's where I'm at right now with that. It's like so I got my simple drum kit, and then now I'm focusing on the lip oscillation bass snare to expand my my skill set in beatboxing with my tech, yeah, and have my oscillating lip bass be something I can go to, because if I'm doing so much throat bass stuff, which I've been practicing so much, I want to be able to take a break from that throat bass practice and still do bass. And there's lip roll, though I think lip roll is something that takes a lot longer than the lip oscillation bass. So where I'm at with my lip roll, and I really don't think I'm going to be able. Yeah. Yeah. I really don't think the lip roll is my cup of tea. The lip oscillation bass, I think I can do something with. So as far as my limitations of what I can do, because that's another thing with the beatboxing thing, is that I'm finding that as I'm getting into the techniques and stuff, there are certain things I have limitations on, and that those things are something that I have to acknowledge within myself. And yeah, do what I can to do stuff, take risk, challenge myself, experiment, but also know what it is I can do, and focus on what it is I can do well and develop those skills for the most part, while looking to push my boundaries in areas where I feel weak, that might be useful as far as bolstering my capacity, but increasing my flexibility as a beatboxer, but really focusing on what I can do well. So like the lip oscillation over lip roll for sure. Though the lip roll is sick, of course. Napalm and Wally and Terrastanin, insane. Anyways, yeah, that's it for this episode 3 with How's It Going with Michael Davenport. Please like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm gonna be doing more content. Leave a comment, say hi, whatever. If you have any thoughts on anything I'm working on, by all means, thoughts and comments as far as what I can look at to do better. I'm open to that. Or if you want to just leave a comment, say hi, whatever, that'd be great. Hi, man. Yeah. All right, cool. Thank you. See you in the next episode. Yeah.